Welcome back to Crazy Ball TV. Thank you so much for another edition of the EPL preview. This weekend, there's some great matches coming up. We're going to talk about the Liverpool game versus Everton, which is a derby at Anfield. The Merseyside derby is going to be crazy. There's also some great matches. I think Arsenal also have a business with City sometime in the midweek. And then also Champions League is back. I know Liverpool don't play this coming week, but the following week after that, Liverpool play Madrid. Share, subscribe, like, notification bell, please, for notification purposes. We appreciate you all being here with us. Let's start with Liverpool. The news is Jota is back, VVD is back, and of course, Bobby is also back. And then there's another special appearance by the man called Arturo Melo. Liverpool have 4 new players that have joined the squad, which is very good news. So that means our depth is a little bit increased. So today we saw some of the pictures. I think Klopp gave them 2 days off, and yesterday was their first day back for training. And it looked like, guys are in high spirit, and we're hoping that, things will start kick off from now. I mean, the top 4 right now is very minimum, but if Liverpool can do what Liverpool usually does in the past 5 years, we could sneak in. It's going to be rough. It's going to be tough. We all know what's going on with our midfield. Nothing has changed on that side, and hopefully Klopp will start making some tactical changes and formation changes as such. But good news is we got 4 new players coming who have started practice with the team. So Monday, we might see some changes in the lineup. Also, some other good news is I think in 3 weeks down the road, Konate will be back. We heard about the Diaz also possibly be back, but I don't think Diaz is ready anytime till maybe towards the end of March, mid-March, towards the end of that, because his injury requires him to be fully fit and some. So we do not want to have him do the same thing that happened when the injury reoccurred. So we're hoping that he's in good spirit and, getting ready. But we did hear that he's been running on his own. So that's a good thing to hear. Now, we're going to be playing Everton. Everton is a team on the bounce. They beat Arsenal last weekend. They have a new coach by the name of Mr. Dash. He's a ton on our behind, especially a ton on Klopp's side. That's a man that knows how to furiate Klopp. And from crazy, I don't know why Klopp has not figuring him out. Of course, when we had the great team, we were able to, swap him aside. But it seems like when things get hard, Klopp cannot calm down and try to outsmart Dash, because Dash doesn't do anything crazy. He just said, I'm just going to sit back and then hit you with a counter attack. So that's basically what he did against Arsenal. His midfielders, Onana, around the Arsenal midfield, they're possibly going to be doing the same thing to us, knowing that our midfielders are non-existent. If Klopp plays this 4-3-3 again, then we are in trouble at Anfield. Now, I'm not seeing us losing because this match is at Anfield. And yes, they got 3 solid midfielders that can run for days, but our attacking threat, and with VVD back in the fold, it will be a whole different situation going on. So 1, we have to make sure that we have control of the ball and not just side-to-side linear passes where everybody can just figure you out easy. 2, we can't be losing the ball, or we can't have our fullback bombing forward just brainlessly. It's very frustrating. I've been with a few of the Liverpool guys, fans, and a lot of them have said the same thing. Yes, Robo is energetic. He plays well, but a lot of times some of his press is meaningless. He just bomb forward, and in Anfield, it generates a lot of noise and people love it. And he just follow off those passion. But I would say if we have to beat these guys, we have to be calm. If Klopp is going to play the same 4-3-3, we have to be calm. He cannot play 4-3-3 with a high line because of the speed and youth that they have. Otherwise, Matip and Gomez or whoever is going to play center back is going to get tired or get injured again. And right now, we can't afford to have anybody injured to the end of the season. So this is a match that Klopp has to show that he's willing to change, and he's changing for the better. You don't have to play sexy football right now when we're trying to get our momentum back. So hopefully, I know he's going to go 4-3-3, but I'm hoping that he go 4-2-3-1 so that we can stifle the midfield and work as a team, because 4-2-3-1 allow you to work as a pack. Whether you go to the left or right, everybody move together. They will have to do a lot of switching to be able to beat us. Especially, the reason why I'm saying that, yes, 4-2-3-1 has been played by many people and gotten beaten. But the thing is, Liverpool has the personnel to play this formation. 4-2-3-1 actually helps Gakpo. It helps Nunes. Salah will get a chance to be free a little bit. He could cut in and out. And then he doesn't have to always run back, because 4-2-3-1 requires that Trent does not always bomb forward all the time. Same thing with Robbo. I'm hoping that's the formation. We know that formation works. We know that we have beaten teams with it. Sometimes people think that, oh, he's playing 4-4-2, but it's not 4-4-2. It's a 4-2-3-1, except that the number 10 sometimes creeps up to help out with the attacker. And we don't have to play a high line, like I said before. And I'm hoping we don't, because that will, all I'm hoping is my manager changes. Stop being stubborn, play the players where they need to play, and let's just have fun. And then the belief will slowly start creeping in. Everybody knows that you do not want Liverpool to start with it. If Liverpool, people crack the window one little bit and get Liverpool a chance to start getting a little momentum, we could go 10, 12 games unbeaten. Now everything starts changing, So I'm hoping that that's what Klopp is going to be doing, and he at least makes some tactical and formation changes moving forward. Now, we know he's 4-3-3 presumably is what he's going to use. For center back, I think VVD is coming back. I mean, this guy, usually when he's after injuries, he can slot in very easily, right? So we could safely say VVD, and it's going to be Matip, Robbo, and Trent. Alisson in the back. The three in the middle, that is going to be, I think he's going to change. I think he's going to bring Henderson back and probably bring Fabinho back. And then Thiago, of course, is going to be there. Because this game, because it's a derby, you need people with experience. Sometimes, like they say, derby, usually forms goes out of the window. So I don't see Merseyside and Keita. Keita and Merseyside will probably come off the bench. I won't be surprised if Milner starts. Milner even starts on the right side. And then the front three is going to be Gakpo, Nunes, and Salah. And then he will start bringing in Jota and Bobby just to, towards the end, which is a very good subs right there, So let's hope that he plays 4-2-3-1, but if he does his 4-3-3, that's the formation I think he's going to be going with. Now, let's move on with what's going to be happening with the other matches. Chelsea will be traveling to the London Stadium to play West Ham. West Ham is getting a little bit of form, a little tiny bit. Chelsea has like a whole new set of team, and they haven't gelled yet. They played Fulham last week, and Fulham literally played them out of the park at Stamford Bridge. So this match is not going to be easy for Chelsea. No, there's a few players that everybody's going to be watching very closely, i.e. Enzo, the 105 million man, Murderk or whatever his name is, also is going to be looked at. So those are the two main guys that people are going to be looking at. So Chelsea, West Ham, this game, it could be a draw or Chelsea's going to win. That's how I see it. Arsenal versus Brentford at Emirates Stadium. This is a great match. This is going to be exciting. Arsenal wants to bounce back quickly because they do not want to show City any sign of weakness. If they do, this title is going to be a problem for them. Brentford is a team that is very energetic wherever they go, whether they're home or away. They still play with excitement. So this match is going to be entertaining. I see Arsenal as the strongest. I see Arsenal as the favorite. However, this could go anywhere. That's what I'm going to say. As much as I say Arsenal is the favorite, this match can go anywhere. Crystal Palace, Brighton, another exciting match at Sandhurst Park, but I think Brighton might take this because guess who is back? Caicedo. So Crystal Palace have not been playing consistently well. They will give you 10, 15 minutes of a good game, and then all of a sudden they fall off. So I think Brighton might take this one. Fulham and Nottingham Forest. I think Fulham will beat Nottingham. Forest does not do well when they travel away. At home, I would have probably picked them, but this is in London. I think Fulham. And Fulham is coming off from a very exciting match from last week, not losing to Chelsea. So their tail is pretty up. Leicester and Spurs. This is going to be interesting because Spurs doesn't play well away. Leicester has not been playing well. I give the slight edge for Spurs, but anything can happen on this. I think it could be a draw or Spurs is going to win. Southampton and Wolves, St. Mary's Park. I think Wolves, I think it's going to be a draw because Southampton is not playing well. Wolves can score, even though they beat Liverpool 3-0. They still can score. It was just Liverpool was so poor that any team at that time could have beaten us. So I think this is going to be a draw. Bournemouth and Newcastle, I think Newcastle will take it. And not too much to talk about. On Sunday, of course, Leeds versus Manchester United. They just drew 2-2 at Old Trafford. I mean, United will come in hard and try to establish dominance in this match. And they need to. Manchester United has not been playing well. They had a good run, but a lot of teams figured them out. Eventually, that run is going to collapse and the fans will be jumping back again, Glazers out. But I'm just saying, going to Leeds, it's going to be a whole different kettle of fish. And Man U could lose that match. I will say, I'll still give Man U a slight edge, but Leeds can cause them trouble. City versus Villa at Etihad. City is going through a lot right now. They got the whole case against them where everybody wants them out. And then, they lost to Spurs last week because Pep decided to tinker with the lineup. I mean, this is a City win. If they don't win, then they might as well just shake hands, give Arsenal the guard of honor because this will be over. Of course, Liverpool and Everton, Merseyside derby on Monday. And of course, on Wednesday, we'll talk more about it later. Arsenal and City. That is going to be something because I think that is where teams are going to win or lose. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining me. But before I go, I want to give shout out to Ant-Man's TV and the crew that invited me out there. It was like fun today. I didn't stay too long, but it was exciting. I thought the other ranking that we did was crazy, but this one was something else. We ranked each position the best 11 ever. And we had different, of course, all the players that have played in different generations and different times, and we had to pick the 11. And it was exciting. I mean, in the beginning, you pick the obvious ones, and then later on, you realize that, there's always somebody else that you forgetting. But it was exciting. Guys, please go check it out at Ant-Man TV. It was very exciting. I enjoyed myself. Shout out to Ant-Man. I hope to come back again and we do it again. Thank you so much. Guys, please share, subscribe, and like. Don't forget the notification bell. I appreciate you guys. We'll be back on Sunday with the review. Kwesi Bold, Archie. Peace.